Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to reality. So today we are honored to have Faouz. Faouz is basically the first Arabic female crypto author, best crypto analyst in 2023, top woman in fintech for 2024, and the best-selling financial author. Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you.
MashaAllah.
Thank you for having me, guys,
You're
here.
most
Most welcome.
welcome. And as well, we have Mr. Alex, the one and only.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
My co-host. So we'll start first with our first question for the day. What is cryptocurrency?
I will explain it for beginners in a simple way.
Yeah.
Cryptocurrency is online digital money that is not controlled by anyone, by any person or bank or governments. And this is what makes it beautiful and special. Today, if you want to send any money anywhere, you will need to pass by a bank or you need to pass by like an app or MoneyGram or Western Union.
True.
And it's costly in terms of fees and in terms of time. With crypto, is efficient, it's direct, it's cheaper, and it's done in few minutes, sometimes in few seconds.
Yeah.
And this is the beauty of it.
Yeah.
It's backed by a technology called blockchain. We can see it as a notebook where every transaction is mentioned there and
Yeah.
recorded there, and no one can cheat or no one can erase anything there. What I love about cryptocurrency is the financial freedom that it gives us. It's like it's given power back to people, and it's not about finance and tech, it's about the movement itself. This is what I love about cryptocurrency. The first cryptocurrency was Bitcoin. Everyone heard about Bitcoin
of
and the people
course.
that they are becoming rich because of this coin today with the Trump election and all this stuff. So basically this is cryptocurrency. It's a new way. It's a new way to have this digital money. Instead of our wallets, it will be online.
Okay. Nice.
What influenced you to publish a book about cryptocurrency?
I was approached by some friends that they wanted to invest in cryptocurrency, and they wanted, in that moment, it was 3 years ago, it was the hype around memes coin and Shiba Inu and all this stuff. And they wanted to invest a huge amount, and I was like, hold on a minute. You worked hard for this money, and today you want to use it as like in gambling.
Yeah.
You need to know where you invest your money and in what you are investing your money. And I always compare cryptocurrency and investments to real estate.
Yeah.
If you want to buy a house today, you need to know the layout, you need to know the location, the price per meter, and all the specifications, the ROI. Same for cryptocurrency. If you want to invest in any project, you need to know
The
the
background
company
behind
that
it,
is backing this project. You need to know the utility of this coin or token. You need to know the liquidity that they have to secure that the money will come back to you if you have any profit or something like that. So, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. There's a lot of things that take in consideration, like the roadmap and the white paper and all. So when you want to invest your money, you need to have a little education about the investment that you are choosing. So I start gathering some information or articles and videos to send them to have more information about the investments. And I figure out that it's complex and there is a lot of details and there is some contradiction. So I needed to gather something to have this manual, like I call my book Bitcoin, How to Invest Your Money in Crypto, in a simple way, and that beginners and intermediate people can understand it and can understand where they are investing their money today. So this was from where I got inspired, and I gathered all the informations from my extensive experience in cryptocurrency for years, the articles that I found, the videos, and it was edited by two people. One of them is my brother. He's in the same field. He's an analyst himself in cryptocurrency, and I was sending part of this. These pages that I wrote to people that they are working in the project, in the companies that they are backing some projects. So here it's coming from really valuable people that really understand what is it about.
I see.
So you're an investor yourself?
Yes.
Oh.
What have you invested in?
It's a portfolio. It's portfolio. I've been there for years.
Exactly. Okay, so what challenges have you faced when you wrote your book? What are the challenges that...
Interesting question.
Yeah.
People confuse the goal with the journey. And when I started writing the book, it was about being famous. It was about being the first Arabic crypto author. And I wanted this name for myself. I wanted people to see me. And in reality, after 4 months or 5 months writing a book, I spent 1 year, 4 months writing this book. So after 4 or 5 months, I did a TV apparition, and this video went viral in the town of my father. One of his friends, he posted and he said, "We are proud, what an inspiring woman," etc., etc. And I started getting messages from little girls at the age of 17 and 18 from this town that what matters for them is to get married or to go to Europe, because the town of my father is known of being people that they immigrate and they are expecting Europe, especially in France, and Nice especially. So I started getting these messages from these people, from these little girls saying, "I want to study, I want to work harder, some of them, I want to work in the financial world, I want to be like you, I want to be successful." And that hit me in a way that my goal was a selfish goal, super selfish. I wanted to be famous. And I was digging why I wanted to be selfish. I want to be selfish because I'm seeking validation and I wanted to be seen. I want to be seen by everyone. I wanted people and my manager to say, "She's successful, she's good." My father to be more proud of me, and more and more and more. And this validation I was seeking for, pushed me always to be an overachiever. And achieving and overachieving, they are so different. You are always rising the bar like super, super, super high. And it's the difference between being amazing and more than amazing. And you are pushing yourself toward what is outside the norm. And it's exhausting. And at the same time, it's not for people. It's not for anything related to your purpose. It's related to yourself and the selfish goal that I have. So I needed to understand that I have another purpose. It started showing up with these messages of little girls that I received, and it was completely, it transformed the vision of the book from being something for me to something that can inspire others.
And add value. Yeah,
Yes.
for sure. Did you receive any criticism that being a female in a male-dominated industry?
You are making me like it's a reminder about memories that I don't want to remember them. But when I'm a marketer,
Right.
okay? So when you have a product to sell, you need to have a map. You need to have a strategy, how you will sell it. So I have this book, and I was an analyst, and first thing that I need to show people, I need to show them that I'm an analyst. So I got certifications, I got the job done around this analysis thing.
When you say, analysis, do you mean like have you basically learned about indicators, reading charts?
I went to
things
have a
like that?
certification level 2 as a chartered financial analyst.
Got it. Okay.
Yes, so I
Just
went
for-
to the level 1, level 2. I was analyzing myself. I was seeing all the videos in the beginning. And I got inspired by a Lebanese person. He was my manager, Dominique Khouri. I love him.
Shout out to Dominique Khouri.
Yeah. He's even in the acknowledgement of my book.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So, and I started showing to people that I'm an analyst. After that, you need to be a good analyst.
Right.
So I went for the awards. I got the awards that you listed previously. And today I'm awarded analyst. It's not enough to be a writer.
Right.
And for people to recognize you as a writer. So I started writing in one of the known websites called FX Street in the financial industry. And I started publishing my articles there around cryptocurrency and some commodities. And people, they started seeing me as a writer. Now I need to introduce myself as the writer and the first Arabic female in the crypto field. And when I announced it, one of my directors told me, "You started writing yesterday." My chairman in the lift told me, "Now you are an analyst."
Oh.
Okay. And I was like, maybe. Maybe. You have two ways to see these things. Either you would collapse and you would start crying, you would start like saying, there is something wrong with me, or you will not hear anyone and any comments and any any comments about what you are doing, and you will move on. And I heard Jeshati once saying he never read the comments that they are below any video that he's posting. But sometimes it can be positive and it can be motivating, you know. And he said, no, it's not about again seeking the validation and having these comments about your work. It's you versus you. The book made me be a best version of myself more than being a writer. So there is something that I earned there. Whatever the people, they see it or not, it's not my problem, honestly.
When you say to be a good analyst, does that mean that you are giving correct predictions? What does it mean to be a good
It's
analyst?
not predictions, it's analyzing in a good way the market. Because it's not only, we have two ways to analyze the market, fundamental and technical.
Right.
Technically, we'll read the charts, indicators,
Yes.
and all for the people that don't know that. And fundamental is analyzing the news. And today, you can predict the movement, but you cannot predict the numbers, where it will go exactly. There's some people that they are telling you, buy from here and sell from here. I don't like that. You set your strategy, not one strategy, because it's a cycle. In investment, you have a cycle. You cannot stick to one strategy. One strategy will give you profits for 2-3 months, and after that, it will not work anymore. So you need to combine 3-4 strategies together in your trading patterns. And this is for the tech part. And you need to link that to the fundamental part. The election of Trump, for example, is ruining the crypto world. It's good for the Bitcoin, but not for the other cryptocurrencies. So you cannot link them, link anything to what Trump is doing today. And like I said, it's not only about predictions, not in the crypto world. It's like stocks. If you know very well the company that you are investing with, if you know very well the project that you are investing on it, and the roadmap, the milestones, you know when your earnings will come and when you will make your profit. But you need to be smart when I will invest and when I will pump more money in my investments. For example, when I published my book, it was in the announcement that Trump will be a president. I chose carefully that time because I know that it will be a hype, because I know that I can sell my product in a good way and in a proper way. And my targeted number one market was US. I sold a lot in US. So you need to be strategic and you need to understand all the aspects of it.
Okay, just a question. Speaking of indicators and everything, I've noticed a lot of people, they sell indicators online for a certain figure, and then people usually buy it and they make a lot of money out of it.
Mm-hmm.
What is your what is your thought about such people who sell indicators for people to follow and make money out of?
You do like copy trading and things like that is what
Yeah,
you mean?
yeah, because for me, these Telegram groups,
Yes.
and a lot of people, they say, oh, I will, there's a indicator that, for example, I'm
buying at this price and sell at this kind
Yeah,
of thing?
so they
It's
sell them
an
copy
algorithm.
trade.
It's
Yes,
an algorithm.
exactly.
It's
Yeah,
an
yeah,
algorithm.
yeah.
Today, it's good to see that with AI especially, and this algorithm thing, people, they may do an automated thing about their trading because it's stressful, it's hectic, and all this stuff. But the first thing that you need to know, what I said previously, the strategy. The strategy that we will build with technical indicators, it cannot be one. It must be combined with others. This is the first part. The second part that you need to take in consideration, are they experts? Do they have the knowledge, who they are, that they are advising you about pumping your money here or not? And you need to understand, I love copy trading more than this algorithm because copy trading, there are people that they are more trustworthy, I would say. Now, you need to understand that these people, when you trade with them, they are taking commission. And this is why they are pushing you to trade with them.
Yeah.
And they are getting commission. Either you lose or you win. For
Both
every
ways they're
trade
taking.
that it's open, they will get commission.
They
This
take
is
it from the platform itself?
Yes.
Okay.
As for example, we have something called business introducer, IBs. They are getting rebates from the spread itself.
Yeah.
Okay. And plus, for example, I will tell you one thing.
Yeah.
IBs in gold, I will come and I will give them $10 per lot opened. And I will tell them the spread is 30 okay, points.
Yeah.
If you want more commission, the spread will, if you want $5 more commission, the spread will be 35 for your people. And you will have this $5 there. This is, copy trading are getting almost the same. There is an affiliate system too. So the good thing now with Dubai legalizing this, you need to have a license, call it Fin Influence, to be able to sell any content or anything.
Okay.
I'm not okay with the predictions. Like I told you, I cannot tell someone buy from here and sell from him. I hate that. I can explain to him the patterns. I explain to him where it's going and what he's doing.
Yes.
Okay. Now with all of this, there is something super important, and this is what we learn with the portfolio management and all. The risk management. It's super important. How much you will risk from your liquidity, how much you will risk in this stock, in this cryptocurrency, and in these assets. And I'm a huge believer that you cannot put everything in your eggs in one basket.
Yeah,
You need to diversify it. You need to have your from everywhere.
True.
So the stocks will bring you the dividends. The stocks will bring you the profits. The cryptocurrency, it's an intraday thing. Sometimes it goes with the hype. Gold, it's an intraday trading. You cannot have the profit in the long term. It's a short term thing, and it goes a lot with the news. So it depends where you want to invest exactly, and you need to diversify. Now, if you want to be a trader and a successful trader, one of the things that I say to my people, know the products, test the water, and choose a 3 or 4 that you like. Because trading is not gambling. It's about something that you love hearing about, reading about, following the news about. It's a product that you will like. Like today you are into real estate. Because I don't think because only it's the hype today and it's a successful field. It's because you love in a way that you love selling that. And you can be successful when the investment is linked with something that I love having. Otherwise, get someone that he can manage your portfolio. You are not good for trading.
I just want to add one more thing. What is the difference between, for example, there's a lot of platforms now that we can trade from. The main one is very well known, Binance. But recently, in the past years, there's a lot of platforms that are in the market now that people can trade from. What do you advise people? Like, where do they trade from? Because there's a lot of people that trade on a certain app and then there's a different app, or shall I do Binance? A lot of people are unaware which platform to go to.
So the first thing to watch in terms of exchanges, crypto exchanges, is the regulations. Where are they regulated? Are they heavily regulated? Yes or no? Because the regulation will protect you. This is the first step. Okay. The second one is super important. Before you click on the terms and conditions, please read them. And I remember one that my brother lectured me about that. We wanted to open, can I say the name of the platform?
That's up to you.
We wanted to open an account with eToro 7 years ago.
Yes.
And the terms and conditions was 42 pages. 42 pages, my brother read them and decided to not open an account because it's not something that will protect us. Don't click before you read the terms and conditions of every account that you will open. And there is a huge, there is many type of accounts that you can open. So for every account, there is different terms and conditions. So we have the regulation, we have the terms and conditions. The third part, like for Binance, for example, or other like OKX or the known one, KuCoin and many others, crypto.com and Coinbase. So the top ones. So you have something called proof of liability and proof of authority. Something that after FTX bankrupt and really the scandal of FTX, we tended to have this proof of liability to show that the liability are real and how much of liability this exchange have to protect that I will have my liquidity and I have my money if I want to withdraw anything.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just want to dig a bit deeper in this one as well, because we in the crypto world as well. The FTX,
the FTX scandal that happened.
Yes.
A lot of people their money got stuck. I think now they're repaying them back, if I'm not mistaken.
No, they are.
I think they gave 2 payouts, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Maybe you can correct me on that. Also, what about the 1-to-1 ratio backing in case of hackers or what have you as well? Is this also something to look out for If
There
exchanges
is,
have
there is
this
some
clause?
exchanges that have insurances, so you
Right.
need to
Yeah.
look of which insurance they have exactly. It's something really important to look for, but believe me, the most important one, like I told you, the regulations, because if any company like Binance here, Binance are OKX, they are the only ones that they are ESCA regulated here in Dubai. And it's not easy at all to have it. Other people, they are telling you that they have ESCA, but there is another way to have another kind of ESCA. But OKX and Binance, they are the ones that are regulated here. So I know that I'm protected. The regulation will protect me. And there is a lot of, I will not talk about crypto exchanges, but there is a lot of brokers and trading and Forex. I saw them shutting down because of the regulations and because of one complaint from a client living here. Or client that complained about them. So, and the second one, the proof of liability. I need to know if they have the liquidity to give me my money when I need it. And this is what happened with FTX when they collapsed. They were like announcing that they have a certain liquidity that they didn't have in reality. So people couldn't have their money back. And this.
So now they became more aware, and they emphasize on any exchange to do background checks on them
Absolutely.
every once in a while after this incident happened.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And the first one to do it was Binance at that moment. And not only one proof of liability.
Yeah.
It was like level 1, level 2, level 3. Every year almost it must be like they need to do it again.
Yeah, I
They
remember
knew it.
recently somebody hacked, who was it? Which exchange? Was it Bybit, I think? And that Ethereum, they stole Ethereum.
I heard about it, yes.
And the CEO came right away. We're back 1-to-1. Don't worry, guys. Da, da, da.
And this is the strength of an exchange compared to another. This is the strength. They have the liquidity. They had the liability in that moment.
Yeah, they covered it right away.
Absolutely. Yes, in our world, in the tech world, it's super easy to get hacked. Even if in the crypto world, it's not that much easy. You need to be like super strong in that and backed by a lot of people and strong people. And sometimes, you know, how is it? It's a game of war.
Right.
Sometimes in exchange that they want another exchange down. That's it. So they will do everything. They know the tricks and everything to bring down one of the exchanges.
It's a dog-eat-dog world, that's for sure.
Absolutely. But it's a secure one.
Right.
We hear about the hacks that they are happening in cryptocurrency because it's the hype. But in reality, there is more hacks in banks. By the banks themselves.
By the banks.
Sometimes
what do they
yes.
say? The banks hate cryptocurrency, hotels hate Airbnb, and so on, right? Yeah. That's so true.
Yeah.
I want to go back to, you said that today after Trump, altcoins have been facing a lot of challenges. Their price kind of have decoupled from Bitcoin in a way. Although we do see when Bitcoin pumps, you see altcoins pump. But do you believe in the next couple of cycles, or maybe the next cycle, that would change?
Trump, he came and he boosted one coin. He boosted Bitcoin. He didn't boost cryptocurrency. This is what people are doing, the confusing here, having this confusion. So Trump was here to boost Bitcoin because he wanted to become more wealthy using one asset that he can control. You cannot control all the assets at the same time. And like I will give you one example. The war that's happening between Iran and Israel recently. Who took the profit from it? People, they see it as a war. When you are financial analyst, you see it as opportunities. We don't see it, we are super positive in terms of money.
Right.
We see it as opportunities. So we saw the gold going to a higher level. We saw oil dropping and going to a high level.
S&P up to all-time
Who
high.
bought from the bottom? The people that did the war. The people that did all this.
Bought in early. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
So they took profit from there. So he can control, in terms of news, two assets, the oil and gold. The same here with his election and all. He can control one asset, and it's Bitcoin. He cannot control everything, and he cannot control all kind of companies with his news. It's not possible. So he chose one, the main one, the old one that have already the propaganda around it. So it was super smart from him. Now, all the news that would be related to Trump, for me, it will be only beneficial for Bitcoin, not for the rest, because the rest is not linked as much as before to Bitcoin anymore. But if there is any regulation, and now we started talking about that, if there is any, in US, they are starting regulating the fact that real estate can have cryptocurrency as a payment solution. There is things that they are changing. Anything that you see related to cryptocurrency, not to Bitcoin, it will affect all the cryptocurrency together. So, and that will push the market more to go up, not only Bitcoin. So if it's Trump, it will be Bitcoin for now. If it's anything related to the SEC or related to Jerome Powell or something like that, or the Fed, saying that we will regulate this, or will start using the cryptocurrency as a way of payment, or we will have a new rule about cryptocurrency, it will affect cryptocurrency. They are completely separate.
Speaking of the Feds, Jeremy Powell, President Trump has been pushing him towards lowering interest rate. Do you think
he cannot control him? He cannot control him. He's not, the president cannot, and it was already one of the questions in one of the interviews recently with Jerome Powell. He said the president cannot fire me. He doesn't have that much power in the Fed. They are super, super powerful. We saw this with Biden. We saw this with Obama. It will not change now.
It's interesting because, like, you know, you have now the Senate's also kind of confronting Jeremy Powell about why not lower interest rate. Hence, the automotive industry has been taking a hit, and other industries as well.
You know how much Jerome Powell is powerful? There is something in our analysis that we take in consideration. We say hawkish and dovish. Did you heard about that before? So one of the things that before becoming the head of the Fed, like Jerome Powell, you need to learn very well is the tone of voice. The tone of voice, if it's hawkish or dovish, it makes the market moves. The tone of voice. So there is one device that can calculate that. And every time that he's doing a speech, we need to calculate the tone of voice to know if it's hawkish or dovish, to know where the market will move. There is not only that. When he do a speech, he will tell you we don't have inflation. But he will pronounce 23 times the word inflation. What we have, guys? Inflation. And this will drive the market down. So the analysis is not only about the fundamental and the news that we are talking about. It's every speech that Jerome Powell is doing. You will find all the analysts behind their screens seeing how much time he repeated each word. Is the tone of voice is hawkish or dovish? How he's speaking about that topic when they ask him a specific question. And from there we go. The 30 minutes and the 1 hour after, it will be beneficial for gold or not. It will be beneficial for the dollar or not. This is how they can control the market. And this is how much Jerome Powell is powerful. Trump's speech don't do that. And the Senate cannot do such an effect.
In terms of pricing going up or down? Just to clarify, sorry.
They can push him. Okay, like now with the election of Trump, they were completely against the cryptocurrency. Now they started like accepting it in a way, because it will become the new way of having some money coming to the country itself.
Right.
Okay, and they will find a way to link it to the bonds and yields, and they will find a way to link it to the interest rate in a way in the future. In that moment, it will be beneficial for them. For now, it's not beneficial for them because it's killing everything related to the government and the dollar. So they will not, they are here, they are the soldier of the dollar. They are not here to boost any other currency. If it's picked with it, there is any link between the cryptocurrency and the dollar to give it some strength, they will go for it. But for now, believe me, no one can influence them the way that they are saying can influence them. Slowly it can come, but till now it's impacting the dollar in a way, because the investments and the whales, when they invest, they have the gold, the bonds and yields, and they have the risk-taking like investments like cryptocurrency.
Yeah,
If there is a
assets.
war or if there is interest rate, they will go for the safe haven. They will go for the gold. If there is a strength in terms of dollar and there is no inflation, they will go for the bonds and the documents of the government. But if there is no risk, if everything is okay, they will go for the risk. So whatever it will go for the crypto, it will take from the money that is supposed to go for the government. Is not a good tool for them now until they linked both of them, or there is taxes, or there is something related to the crypto.
I have another question regarding what you just said. Do you think M2 money supply has a direct correlation with Bitcoin's price action?
I cannot tell actually if it's related or not. It's not my area of expertise.
Because, like, I remember I was sat with my friend and we were looking at the charts, and when we overlapped the Bitcoin chart with the M2 money supply, we realized it actually goes together, you know, for the most part. And I'm like, oh wow, was it that easy all along?
One of my analysis, the analysis that I did, I correlated with gold price.
Really?
Yes, and I can show you the chart. They are super correlated together.
Mm-hmm.
It's the opposite that what they are saying, but there is a slight movement between when gold moves and the Bitcoin moves for the 3-4 last years. They are related to. They are correlated. Why? Like I told you, when there is a risk, people will go to the gold. When there is no risk, people will go to the crypto world. This is absolutely, but they are linked in a way. I can say that they are correlated together, but M2, I'm not sure. I need to watch that.
Check it out. Have a look, because like I found it very interesting. Another thing regarding alt season, do you see it coming anytime soon?
Not now.
When do you believe?
Still, cryptocurrency need more power, and like I told you, not Bitcoin. And with this war coming now, is not something beneficial for the alt ones.
Right.
Okay.
Because like you know, as we all know, we have the 4-year cycle. Post halving, year and a half, you have your
The
Bitcoin
halving,
peaking, and usually once Bitcoin dominance peaks, you know, and starts
it's
falling,
related. It's related to the halving
starts.
too. It's relating to
Right.
the halving too. We have the halving, so it's relating to the halving too. When the halving is about, the halving season is about. This is the 4 season, the 4 years cycle in reality. Now, what Trump and his people did, they completely removed the cryptocurrency from the equation of being related to anything related to the cycle. Okay, they want to completely remove this cycle thing. We are trying to we are creating that hype ourselves. Just say, oh, the halving is happening, oh, the halving is happening, and people they believe us, and people they are pumping money. But in reality, is it the halving? In reality, no.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
the
last
halving
3
is good for the
cycles,
miners.
It happened the last 3 cycles. Do you feel the 4th cycle is going to be different?
Yes, I believe that.
Okay, so like in a year and a half, we can't expect Bitcoin to peak or any of that.
There is Bitcoin can peak, but it will not be related to the cycle. Bitcoin, like I told you, there is a lot. One of the things other than Trump, the tech companies, the top tech companies, invested in Bitcoin 3 years ago, and now Bitcoin is affecting their stock's price. And they are affecting the Bitcoin price too. They are correlated. Because if Bitcoin goes down, my assets will go down too as a company, and my pricing will depend on that. And same when Bitcoin go up, I will have more money in as a company. So it's not, Bitcoin now is not only affected by the news and the cycles. There is the investor, the companies that they invest in Bitcoin, huge amounts. There is the ways that they are now seeing a new perspective on where I will put my money in case of war, in case of what's happening. I need to secure, so they are going more for real estate. They are going more for gold. There is another thing that they are pumping a lot of money in it is silver, palladium, and copper. Because the more you have world interested in cryptocurrency, the more you have miners, the more you will need super strong laptops and devices, the more you will need copper, and we will need palladium for that. So you need to see it from the other side too. It's not only cryptocurrency that it's affected by this. One of the things that I advise my clients always to do before is people, they are investing a lot in gold.
Yes.
Okay, and gold is intraday. I don't invest in gold. I invest in the stocks of the company that mines gold.
Got you.
Okay, so if you want to invest in cryptocurrency and see there is a hype regarding the halving and the mining farms, if there is an amount, there is more interest in that, I will go and invest in copper and palladium. I will not invest in that. So it's always about what is backing in terms of technology or in terms of resources that is needed for that hype, and I will get my money from there.
Yeah.
What advice would you give the younger generation before we end the show? Also, where can we find your book?
Okay, so my book is available on Amazon,
Yeah.
in 12 marketplaces, not in UAE yet. UAE it should be sooner because I wanted to have the Arabic version in UAE as an Arabic woman. Regarding my advices, I will go outside the crypto world. I will again put the hat of the human person, and my first advice, it will be know your worth, work on your self-esteem, set your boundaries. No, don't let anyone tell you what is your value and who you are. Know who you are, dig into who you are, and set your boundaries, and don't seek the validations of others. Work on that. This is the first advice. The second advice, self-compassion and forgiveness is super important, because people nowadays, they are super hard on themselves. If you miss one turn in Dubai, you will say, I'm stupid. Okay? If I tell you you are stupid, you will like it? No. But this is how you speak to yourself. What you don't allow others to tell you, you cannot allow yourself to tell it to yourself. You cannot. It's not possible. You need to be compassionate by yourself. When you lose a job, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. When you lose money, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. We live in a guilt bubble, saying that it's me who chose this guy. It's me who was responsible for this incident. It's me who sold this thing and lost money. It's me who chose to invest. Okay, it's fine. It's done. Can you change it? If you can change it, work on that. If you cannot change it, come on, accept it, forgive yourself, and be compassionate and have the empathy that you are given to others toward yourself. The third thing, never quitting is not about grit. Know when to walk away, when it's toxic, when it's not good for you. Sometimes you need to quit from your job because you are not growing anymore, and the growth is not about your salary, is not about your job title. I'm not learning anymore. I need to be constantly curious about what's happening in my field, what's happening in the world. So if you are not learning, if you are not earning any growth there, it's time to walk away from there. This is like my top 3 advices that I would give to people nowadays.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Faouz. It was a pleasure having you on
Thank
our podcast today. And we've learned a lot from you. And thank you for sharing the insights about the crypto world and your advice outside the crypto world as well.
Thank you.
And I hope our audience as well gained value from this.
Thank you, guys.
And that's it for this week's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. And stay tuned for next week, and we'll get back to reality.